Party people in the place to be. You now rocking with Mr. Prince Sports, Mr. New York himself. You know, I have to put on the hoodie, support my New York Knicks. Yesterday, they had the playing games. I didn't even want to go in live for that. One of them was a blowout. Excuse the mess in the background. Let me see if my settings are right. Because last thing I want to do is go on live and the settings suck. So let's make sure the settings is right. You always make sure settings is right. But my volume seems turned up. I'm seeing good. The playoffs is here. This is what I wanted to go on live for. I didn't want to go to watch the Philly and the Nets game because I think Philly is going to sweep the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets going to get swept. You know, they're going to get blown out twice in the series. Then I think they're going to have like one close game, but they're still going to lose. Brooklyn Nets going to get swept. I believe the Brooklyn Nets will get swept. So I'm not even watching that really too much. I did watch the second half. I believe the Boston Celtics are going to handle business against the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks is just, I mean, they ain't going nowhere. It's just a waste of time to watch those guys. You know, hey, a great game so far in Cleveland. Yeah, it's G Money. You too much of a nice guy. You got to also take sweeps into a factor. But, you know, G Money's a nice guy, man. You're always trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. You know, somebody getting swept. And I believe it's one of those two teams. This ain't going to be no everybody wins a game. Somebody getting swept. Getting swept is part of basketball. But I understand where you're coming from. You're being nice. But you're being a little too nice. Sometimes you got to speak it with your chest out. You know. That's where I come in. Raw, uncut. Say anything at any given moment. That's what I'm about. You know. Don't bite my tongue. Don't hold it. You know, it's just how it is, man. But why do you think this game is rigged so far? We're going to have problems with Donovan Mitchell. He beating up his own town in New York. Yeah, he looked great early, but we're going to have problems beating this Cavaliers team, man. If Donovan Mitchell tried to drop a 60 ball, he tried to drop a 70 ball on us, we're in trouble. We don't get nobody to contain that boy. There ain't no defense on the Knicks that could stop Donovan Mitchell. You know, we're just not defensively that good. Offensively, we're mediocre. So we're pretty much mediocre at or / good at both. We're a good offensive team. We're a good defensive team. We're really aren't great at anything. You know, so. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Garland has been contained, but you know what? I think them shackles going to get lifted off sooner or later. I don't know if my Knicks could beat the Cavaliers, to be honest with you. I'm just going to be real with you. I don't really think we could beat this team. I think we may get a game or two. It may go 6 games, but I don't even see this going 7 games. I think this is going to, you know, do the distance. What did you do to Minnesota giving OKC the smackdown last night? I'm glad I don't have to see OKC in the playoffs, though. But then I had to put up with the misery of watching. What's this team called? Minnesota. I didn't want to see Minnesota in the postseason either. But I got to put up with somebody. It's the worst of lesser evils. Yeah, they were. They were just pounding that ball in the post, man. They got no answers for them boys. They're just pounding that ball in the post. Period. Just doing their thing, man. Giving them that ass whooping. So, yeah. You still don't want to say hi in the live screen, don't you? It would say hi a little bit.
I have to fix this.
All right. See, she's working on food, but she sends her wishes to everybody here on YouTube. That's Hannah Sports right there in back of me. You know. She's doing her her dang in the kitchen. The girl is a chef. All right. Ain't nobody cook like her. She can make just about any type of food you mentioned and do it with precise. That's why the restaurant took off. In the Philippines, her pizza was one of the most desired pizzas in Zimbalas, the only New York style pizza in Zimbalas. Nobody makes pizza like that. You know, she got that New York in her.
You think the meat I should put in a freezer?
Yeah, definitely. The meat definitely got to be in the freezer. But put it in the black one though. The one on top that don't work good. It's really gonna go bad.
This is the thing, you dump all your cream and the chocolate chips here.
You could put some of the meat on the side then. Put some of them on the side. There you go. We got space now. Some other day I clean up that other joint out. What up? Wolves have potential to make it tough on Denver, yeah, but they going home. They ain't gonna beat the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets gonna show them what a number one seed all about. Yeah, Jalen Brunson, show them what it do. We only up by 3 points. We only up by 3 points. I repeat, we're gonna struggle against this team. I gotta get me a Jalen Brunson jersey, man. I'm gonna gotta get exactly that same type of jersey. That joint is bad. I like these New York Knicks jerseys. You know, the navy blue with the orange, but it's a little too dark. I'm used to my regular blue Knicks colors. You know, I know they got to do something different every now and then, but I like my old school Knicks jerseys. You know, man, out of all the years of watching the Knicks play, we never had a Kobe Bryant. We never had a Michael Jordan. We never had a LeBron James. We never had like a transcendent star. The Lakers had so much transcendent stars. We never had one. We had good players, but never a best player in the world guy. Why can't we just get one? Just one, man. Yeah, they will have a shot. But them young T-Wolves going home in 6 games. And you're right. If they did have both of those guys, it may be a little more tougher. Because Denver Nuggets don't scare nobody. You know, that record is almost useless as anything. That Denver Nuggets record is about useless as shit in the toilet. All right. It don't mean really nothing. Because nobody's afraid of that team, man. You could honestly see a lot of teams beating the Denver Nuggets. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the Wolves pull it off. Of course, I'm going to be calling the Joker out for getting beat by a damn lower seed team. You're getting beat by an 8th seed. That's something that don't happen too much. Nah, Patrick Ewing wasn't transcending though, man. He was just a normal all-star. I'm talking about like best player in the world. Patrick Ewing never was a number one best player in the world, though. I'm talking about a LeBron James, a Michael Jordan, a Kobe Bryant, like clear-cut best player in the world. You know, that face of the league guy. Patrick Ewing never been no face of the NBA. He's just another guy in the crowd, another all-star in the crowd, basically. We suck at getting transcendent stars. We don't got a damn look, not a damn score tied. You're going to end up having me go on a rant on the Knicks for damn near 2 hours because the Knicks piss me off every damn time. Now you know why I don't talk about them so much, because they always settle for mediocre. I don't like settling for mediocre things. I like the elite, the best of the best. But yeah, man, kind of pissed me off. We never had a Kobe Bryant. We never had a fucking Walt Chamberlain, a Kareem, a Magic Johnson. We never had none of those type of guys. Can't we just get one? It's kind of frustrating that we can't even get one.
What about the mozzarella? The mozzarella should go in the refrigerator.
Yeah, you can put that definitely in the refrigerator. But yeah, man, it's like, yo, see you later. We can't get one. Can I just get one in my lifetime? Can we see one transcendent star go to the Knicks? That's all I'm asking for, man. I'm not asking for the moon and the stars. I just want one transcendent star that could probably give us a championship. We haven't seen the championship since the 70s, man. We stuck with all these mediocre ass players. None of these guys are franchise really players. They're just basic all stars, like number twos, number threes, borderline all stars. We ain't got nobody elite. We don't even have a damn Giannis Antetokounmpo. We don't have a Steph Curry. Steph Curry changed the game of basketball probably more than LeBron James. Steph Curry was more transcendent than LeBron James. All LeBron did was just give players player empowerment. Steph Curry completely changed the way the NBA is seen, the way the NBA is played. LeBron James has not did that. Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, they changed the way basketball was played. The reason why you got so much perimeter basketball players is because of Michael Jordan. Because before Jordan came, basketball was won with bigs. They say perimeter players couldn't win you a championship. It was always centered around the number 5. Michael Jordan changed all of that. He was the first to change all of that. Then you got your Kobe's. Then all your perimeter players start taking over the league. Yeah, that is true. You man, see you later dropping facts. I told you we stuck between a rock and a hard place. We can't get damn. You see you later. We can't get nothing, man. At least your Lakers got a banner already. You had one in 2020. You don't even need no more championships. How many championships you got? Like 17, something like that? You had every damn top 10 player in the world or of all time put on a purple and gold jersey. Kareem, Magic, Walt, Kobe, LeBron. Damn, every top elite player was a Laker at one point. It's like 6 or 7 guys that were Lakers. We can't get none. We don't even have a top 10 player of all time on the Knicks. Never. We never had a transcendent player in New York City, the biggest city in America, the most famous city in America. We're more famous than Los Angeles. We can't get one transcendent star. Oh, we definitely need more chips. You can't give me one, T? T, I can't get one? You got like 17 already, man. Can I have one? You could go like a couple years without one. Share the wealth, brother. Can I just get one in this lifetime with a transcendent star? I just want one. All right? Then y'all could go back to getting 20. I just want one, man. That's why it makes me so frustrating to be a Knicks fan, man. It really gets my blood boiling because I see all these great players go to the Lakers, and they're going to continue to go to the Lakers. Everybody wants to be a Laker at one point in their career because it's like a badge of honor. Like, oh, man, I wore the purple and gold. It's a legendary franchise. Everybody want to be a Laker. But nobody don't want to be a Knick. Y'all don't want to play for New York City? Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, the place that started hip-hop? Y'all don't want no love? We can't get no love? You know? T over here hogging up all the championships. I can't get one. Damn. Give us some crumbs. Can we just get one championship? You have a chance to win another one this year. You got more of a chance to win a chip than the Knicks. You got 2 elite stars. We can't win nothing in New York.
Salute. Happy playoff day. How you doing?
What's up, man? What's up, brother?
What's going on? Just watching New York and Cleveland battling to the nail.
Yeah, why you said this game is rigged? I'm really fascinated.
I wasn't saying it was rigged. I said ragged.
Oh, my bad.
Ragged. I wasn't saying it was ragged.
My apologies. Go ahead. But yeah, what do you mean by that, though, then?
Like little sloppy turnovers a little bit. I mean mistakes by both teams a little bit, though. I mean, Randall came out flying in the first half because his mid-range shot was falling. Cleveland was missing shots right at the rim, missing free throws. I mean, gee whiz, Garland and Mitchell missed free throws today. I mean, we're usually great
Yeah.
free throw shooters. I mean, RJ Barrett's played good defense. His passing's been good today. Offensively, he needs to be more consistent offense, obviously, but I thought he's doing other things.
Right.
Hartenstein and Josh Hart are playing well defensively. Back end, Quentin Grimes is playing good defensively. And here's what's crazy: we were up by 5 at the half when Jalen Brunson was having a foul blues, 3 fouls in the first half. Right now, he's going to become more aggressive in the third.
Yo, if you could pick one transcendent star to join the Knicks, who will it be?
Man, there's a lot. There's Giannis. There's Luke. You can say Giannis, Luka, Curry.
But just pick one though. I didn't say all of them. You can only get one player that's transcendent to be on the Knicks. Who would it be?
Yeah, but it's so hard to pick. If I had to choose, I gotta look at fit. I would say Giannis.
Okay, but let's just say no fit at all. You're just starting from scratch. You could pick one. Who will it be?
If I had to pick one, probably like Steph Curry.
Oh, okay. All right. Man, imagine us having that culture in New York, with the 3-point shooting and all that stuff. Man, we would have probably had some chips. Just imagine if that team was over here, man. We would have had Clay. We would have had Durant for a little bit. We would have had Draymond Green and all them boys.
Nice defense, clogging the paint right there, forcing a turnover. You watching the game, P?
Yeah, I am. I may be a little behind in the score. I got 66. I got 67, 62. What about you?
Me too.
Okay, so we're right on the same stage. If Luka could come to New York if he demand a trade, but let's be realistic. Luka don't want to come here. If Luka could go anywhere, it won't be the Knicks. Yo, why you think nobody wants to come to the Knicks? G Money's the most famous arena in the world.
I guess one, James Dolan. One, Dolan because he's sensitive. Two, it's a huge market. It's a huge city because when you make mistakes, they'll get on your butt. They'll get on your tails.
We do have a tough crowd. I mean, New York is not made for everybody, But we should take a cue from LA. LA is just a big city just like New York. They're two of the most famous cities. And they seem to treat their stars a little more better than we do.
Right.
Remember what we did to Melo. We throw him under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
He's New York. He's from Brooklyn, right? He's born in Brooklyn. So he's a native New Yorker that we thrown under the bus, But it'd be good to see Melo come back just to have one last season for retirement, put on a Knicks jersey.
Right.
So, but what's your assessment of Donovan Mitchell in this game so far?
In the first half, really second quarter, was getting to the open lane, getting his jump shot. His jumper is falling. And then really now in the third quarter, we're doing a much better job getting the ball out of his hands.
Actually, the only thing we do good in New York is we got a lot of championships from the Yankees. That's the only sports team in New York that actually lives up to his reputation. But just about every other sports team in New York sucks. Wait, actually, even the Giants is better than the Knicks. At least the Giants got more recent championships. Like, damn, we just can't get nothing over here in the Knicks, man. I have native New Yorkers that literally gave up on the Knicks. They're like, man, I'm done with this team. They put a lot of their stock, their investment into the Knicks, and they just keep getting let down. This is good that we make the postseason, but we definitely need that. We need a Kawhi Leonard. We need a Giannis. We need a franchise player. We need like a real big guy, to take us over the top. Man, just imagine a Giannis with this Knicks roster. The roster just the way it is, but you add Giannis. That'd be deadly, bro.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, Obi Toppin. I see.
There you go, Obi. Obi Toppin's actually had a good second half to this point.
Oh, yeah. What was
Yeah.
Obi Toppin's draft pick? Was he a first round
Eighth.
draft pick?
Yeah, he was the 8th pick, first round
Oh,
draft
okay.
pick. Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna get another first round draft pick. Yeah, even though we got one. Oh, I'm a dunk for Donovan Mitchell. That was a nasty dunk. Sky high. Hammer dunk. You know, we may could pull this win off though. We could get one in Cleveland. G Money, we could probably beat these boys.
Big time.
We got to get one on the road. No matter
Big
how
time,
this
though.
turns out, we got to get at least one on the road. If
Big
we could
time.
protect home court advantage, we're good. We need one. We don't even need to win 2 games in Cleveland. We just need one.
I agree. You just split. If you get 2, that'll be great. But you split. You go to MSG, take care of your business, see what happens game 5. If not, have a game 6. Obviously, we don't want to go too far here because things can happen from now until then. But just take care of business tonight. So far, if you're watching this game, we've done a much better job being physical with the Cavs bigs, though. Mobley and Allen have done a much better job. The Cavs bench has done nothing. Osman's been terrible. Dean Wade's been terrible. LeVert hasn't given them anything at this point. I mean, but our bench has been great, though. And Obi Toppin's not getting to the open lane, which I like.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he said the Knicks drafted Kevin Knox over CGA. Man, don't get me started on what we lost at Knicks. We could be here all day because we passed up on Steph Curry. We could have had Steph
Michael
Curry.
Porter. We also passed up on Michael Porter. Passed up on Russ. Passed up on the old Joakim Noah.
We could be here all day with the bad draft picks that we made. You know, so we made a lot of mistakes in the draft. So that's a headache within itself. You know, given that, man, we could have had Steph Curry, man.
And DeMar DeRozan. Yep.
Steph Curry's the one that hurts the most because it's fucking Steph Curry.
He was a pick behind. I think it was a pick. I think we were just a pick away.
Yeah. We could have drafted that boy, man. If we had a guy like Jerry West doing Jerry West knows how to scout talent. Great. If you have Jerry West building a team around you, you're gonna have a winner. He always makes great draft picks. He knows how to set a championship roster together. He could build a championship roster from scratch. You know, I don't know how he does it, but he just has that knack for knowing what talent is. You know.
Yep.
No. Oh no! See you later. Says Steph Curry was picked before.
Yeah, I said we were a pick away. That's what I said. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He wanted to go to New York, but okay. So that's not our fault. All right, that's not our fault. I could eat that one. You know, when it comes to draft picks, you know, hey, it's I don't pay attention to some of them. I may not be paying attention to as much. They're more forgetful. I don't even watch the draft that much. You know, but I'd rather just see what you do when you come into the league. But at least we could say that, hey, we didn't let that guy slip. I think maybe we would have tucked him then. If that's the case, we probably would have drafted Steph Curry. You know, but never going to know. You know. Oh, yo, what you think of those playing games, man?
Man, the Thunder T-Wolves game was boring. I mean, the Thunder had no size. I was wrong. I thought the Thunder would win that game, but I was in fact wrong. Right. The T-Wolves was just too big, too fast for the Thunder offensive boards. And also the Bulls Heat game. I never really felt the Bulls were going to win that game. I never felt that. The Bulls don't run offensive plays. They just play too much hero ball, iso ball, waste of shot clock. And that's the thing. And the Heat used their size, play bully ball. And that's what they went on 15-1 run at the beat down by 3. Like they were down by 6 in the fourth quarter, and then grabbed the game by the throat. And that's what the Bulls are at home, and the Heat have to take on the Bucks. That's what I thought of the playing games. And the Bulls and Lakers, I mean, defensive grind for the most part. The Wolves should have won that first game, but it is what it is. And then the Thunder shot the Pelicans.
What do you thought of Jimmy Buckets redeeming himself?
Thank God for him, because it would have been so bad had he missed the playoffs.
Yeah. Man, he's that one player that's missing that one thing. He's close to being a superstar, bro. It's just like he just can't get over that hurdle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's close, but it's just not there. You know,
Agreed.
But based by superstar terms,
I agree.
Based by superstar terms, you could still label him as one, because if you could lead a team to the lead a team to the finals, a lot of people will say that's a superstar. You know,
Mhm.
so technically, if you want to be, technical about it, he is a superstar, but then again, he's not.
I get
I
it.
don't. It's very weird,
It's
But
very hard. Yeah, you can see it's like in between.
yeah. So, but yeah, man. Shout out to Jimmy Buckets, man. I mean, I love his heart and determination. The guy just plays hard. I mean, that's what I love about him, and he takes risk. You see, he missed that three, but at least he took it. That plays. We're always going to be talking about that 3-point shot, even though he took it too quick. He still took it though, and that's my only criticism, that he took that shot way too quick. You could have get into a better position, been a little more calm, and took the shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, how's the Eastern Conference playoff so far for you? Better than expected, or a little bit lactose?
I mean, pretty much everything expected to this point, though. I mean, the Nets were competitive in the first half because they were getting to the open lane, but then they kept giving all these open threes, and they weren't quick to the ball at all. Philly shared the ball at will, got to the lane. That's what Philly kicked their butt, and Harden and Embiid, Maxey, Tucker, Paul Reed was an X factor, and that's why the Sixers just finished kicked their butt. The Hawks Celtics game, it was pretty much Yaha time. Yeah, Atlanta made a run to pull within 12 after being down by a 30 piece, but Trae Young was trash. DeJounte Murray had no impact. Bogdanovich was garbage. The whole bench was terrible. The Celtics are just too big for the Celtics are too big for the Hawks, though.
Oh
They
yeah,
could just
can you
clock the
explain that
paint.
game to me? I missed the whole game, bro. I was traveling all over Los Angeles. Everything went wrong. I literally had to wait for a train for over an hour. I saw crazy homeless people after crazy homeless people. I mean, it was all day today. Nothing went right today. I had really a really frustrating day today. So, but yeah, can you explain that game to me so I could at least catch up? I missed that whole game.
The Celtics were up by 30 at the half, which was ties the most in franchise history at a half.
Holy shit, by 30?
Think about that. In a playoff game at a half.
Bro, how much did they end with?
13. The only one by 13. But it felt worse.
Oh, yeah, that's because, let me guess, they let the bench players get some time in and they sat out for a while.
A little bit, really, yeah, a little bit of that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of that, and I felt that some of the starters kind of like with lackadaisical, yeah.
Okay.
But and also Badam started to get to the rim, but the Hawks didn't have much of a chance. I mean, they didn't have the size, didn't have the rim protection. I mean, they just didn't have enough. I mean, Derek White, Jason Taylor was getting to the hoop, but he had 21 at the half. I mean, hoop at will. Their size is too big. The give and goes, the drop coverage was too much, and Atlanta kept taking threes and jumpers. Man, it was just downhill.
Them boys gonna get swept.
I mean, it's a possibility, but knowing how weird this Celtics team is, though, and sometimes you never know in the playoffs. I have a feeling the Hawks might get one game at home. I may be wrong, and who knows? Atlanta might get swept, but I have a feeling that they might get one game at home.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from. You want to see at least a little bit competitiveness. That's why I think why you're saying that. But somebody gonna get swept, bro. I mean, you got to give one sweat in. Who will you think is closest to get swept? I believe somebody's getting swept. I can't say everybody.
It's between the Nets or the Hawks. One of them. I don't see the T-Wolves. I don't see the T-Wolves getting swept. I know they losing McDaniels and Reed, but T-Wolves have depth. I think it's between the Nets or the Hawks.
You know what? Now that I'm reconsidering, I think the Celtics most likely will sweep the Hawks more than the 76ers will sweep the Nets. The Nets got a little bit of grit to them. They play harder. They play a little more smarter than the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks is just a dumb basketball team.
Which they are.
So I think Boston just got too much weapons. They too smart. They play only. If Boston loses even one game in this series, I guarantee you it's their fault more than the Atlanta Hawks winning the game. It's just maybe they got bored or they drop a lead or something like that. But other than that, they should definitely sweep this team. Well, how did Jaylen Brown do?
I thought Jalen Brown looked pretty good. Getting to the lane, his defense was phenomenal. I thought he looked pretty good in this game.
Okay. Facts. All right, man. Tomorrow we got Lakers, we got Giannis, we got LeBron, we got the full superstars coming out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got winning those games? Who
I
drove
got
first blood?
Lakers, I got Bucks, I got Suns, and I got Nuggets.
Woo, okay, you just giving them this one game.
Yeah, the first game though. Again, game one, I think it'll come out with energy, come out with intensity. The team that's the best chance to win the first game is the Grizzlies, because the Lakers, again, we had to see how Reeves looks in the playoffs. Russell's is a bad playoff performer, but that's, and also the Grizzlies are very, very deep though, so that's why I could see the Grizzlies winning that game. And who knows? Maybe the Heat pull up a surprise because they do match well with the Bucks, though. Because they're
yes, and then they like even. I think they even, right? 1-1. This is part 3.
No. This is the fourth. This is the fourth time Miami and Milwaukee play each other. Because Miami's beating them twice.
I don't even think I remember the other 2 times. I remember Miami beat them in the bubble, right?
In the bubble 2020, and they beat them in 2013. Miami swept Milwaukee, and then
in 2013.
2013, yeah, Miami swept Milwaukee. Remember with Brandon Jennings and Monte?
Okay, yeah, I'm not counting it. That's why. That's the difference. I'm not counting that one because it's a little too far behind. I'm talking about like in recent years. 2013 is like a couple years back. So right. That's a little complete different rosters. I'm talking about like more recently, like the last 4 to 5 years.
Yeah, obviously we all remember 2020, in which the Heat just absolutely slaughtered the Bucks.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the Bucks beat them in 2021, right?
And 2021, yeah, the Bucks destroyed them and swept them back. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. Like right now is 1-1 because I'm talking about more recent. 2013 is so far behind, man. We talking about like, damn, I don't even know if I still remember that one. I got to really start thinking about who was the rosters. Let's see if anybody
the Bucks. It was Larry Sanders, Ilyasova. It was Mike Dunleavy. JJ Redick was actually on the Bucks at that time.
Oh my god, that was like rosters apart. Jimmy Butler wasn't there yet, right?
Yeah, he wasn't there. Jimmy Butler was on the Bulls.
Yeah. So that's like before even Jimmy Butler got this. I'm talking about like more recent when Jimmy Butler's on the roster. So yeah, so I look at it like that. That's why I said 1-1. I'm just thinking more recent.
Yeah, that's the Bucks roster. For the Heat, obviously the big 3, which we all know: Mario Chalmers, Ray Allen, Rashard Lewis, Birdman.
Yeah, man! Oh my God, you talking about the big 3 Miami Heat? Oh wow, wow! That just kicked back in. Yeah, that was pre. That wasn't even the Giannis era. Giannis wasn't even Giannis.
Yeah, that was actually 2 years before the Greek Freak era.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't even count that one because that's like another whole world. That's the LeBron era. I mean,
No. That was actually the year. I think that was the year before Giannis. My fault.
Yeah, but like Giannis
didn't not be no flagrant foul on Randall. What?
Wow.
No. You watching the game?
Yeah. What the hell was that?
Do you think that's a flagrant foul? Do you hit a Coro? What do you think?
They call some of these. Yo, you see how Rudy Gobert smacked the hell out of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Had his face leaking. Man, he almost knocked that boy out. Big ass arms. Rudy Gobert, he hit his own teammate. Then he hit SG. Then he got them big ass arms. He should be a boxer now. He should be a boxer. Says he knocking people out. Oh yeah, so that's see you later. I mean, pre-Giannis era. I want to see what Giannis doing in Giannis era. So I'm only looking at it like that. So we got 1-1. Let's see what happens then. If they meet, are they going to meet this year? So somebody got to break the tie. And I think Giannis would break that tie, but don't sleep on Miami. Miami's a very tricky team.
It is true. And if the Heat, for Miami to win this game, they got to hold Milwaukee to a half-court game, rebound the ball. I'm going to say this right now. If Miami gets one play, I think Chris Middleton's going to play. I think so.
He better, man. This is the time when you're supposed to be playing. So, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chris Middleton's gonna play tomorrow. Yeah.
awesome. What other games we got besides that in the Laker game? It's another.
Clippers and Suns, and then Wolves and Nuggets.
Oh, Clippers and Suns is man. We got all the stars out. We
Mhm.
got KD versus Kawhi Leonard. We haven't really got to see that since 2019, and we didn't really get the pleasure of seeing that because KD got hurt. Now they both on the court playing. We gonna see what's up. We gonna see what's up.
Right. At least it's a common phone, Randall. Thank God. It's an offensive or not flagrant. Thank God.
Oh, and is Chris Paul playing?
Chris Paul's
Not
playing.
Chris
Yeah.
Paul. I'm sorry, Paul George.
Paul George. Let me check. I don't think so. Let me check.
Because they say he had like a secret workout. People showed a video.
I don't think he's playing. We'll just need to know. No, PG's out. PG's out.
Oh my God. No PG. That team in trouble.
Right. If
What a
you're the
work.
Knicks, just keep hold the cast or hat court game though. Just watch the back door, watch the curl. If you're in New York, if you're Cleveland, get inside.
Do you
Nice
think Paul
defense.
George could have been a number one for our Knicks team?
I say 50-50. I think it's more of a number two, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think he would have been able to lead us like that. You know, so but oh my God. Too much of a close game. Come on, Knicks. We got to close this out. Even if it's close, I don't just keep that score, man. Don't drop that score. Come on,
But
Randall.
Josh Hart's been awesome. 14 off the bench. Getting off the glass and tight. Josh Hart's been awesome. What do you think about Josh Hart?
Oh, Josh Hart is a good hustle and play guy. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
We need that, man. I think we got a better supporting cast because we got more depth.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing we got is depth. That's more than almost a lot of teams. We have depth.
Mm-hmm.
We may not have the superstar, but we have depth. And if we play right, we can mess around and be the 0-4 Detroit Pistons.
Imagine that. Imagine we have imagine we had a deep playoff under the 0-4 Pistons. Imagine that.
Yeah, man. You know, not much star power, but there's so much depth that we could win. Oh, see you later says he don't think Paul George is even a number two. He's a number three. You agree with that? Paul George a number three?
I say yes. I think it's kind of right. Yeah.
Wow. Man, we downgrading. We just downgraded.
But he's
Paul
right
George.
and wrong. He's right and wrong because technically, right now, when healthy, Paul George is the number two right now. And if they're again, I know we would never truly know, but fully healthy, they're a legit championship team. Will Paul George be number two?
Oh yeah, no question.
So I think he's kind of wrong to an extent.
He went from a franchise player, failed, went from a number two, failed, and now we're gonna have to downgrade him to a three. No, but I think he still stays at a number two though. I wouldn't go far to say he's a number three. I still think he's number two, but I can see what you mean by that. See you later. You can make a case that he could be a number three, and I won't even combat that or challenge that. If you say he's a number three, I'd be like, you may be right. No, I won't even challenge that.
And if you notice, though, I thought we've contained Mitchell in the second half, though, if you notice.
Yeah, we did a good job. But I think that's the problem. I think he's going to go off. We can't stop him fully. He's going to go off on us one day. One game in the series, he's going to go off on us.
True. And Isaiah Okoro has been horrible for the Cavs tonight. I mean, if you notice, we packed the paint on Isaiah Okoro. The dude's 1 for 6, and he's 0-4 from 3, and every shot's been at the corner. Which is smart for the Knicks because we all know Isaiah Okoro is not a shooter, though. So, I mean, I know he can hit the corner 3, but he's very streaky.
Man, I've seen a lot of people with Clipper jerseys on, Laker jerseys on. It's very lit in LA. Every California team is in the postseason. Isn't that something? So California is really doing a good job of having good teams that go to the playoffs. Every single one of them is in the playoffs. And technically, all of them could win. Imagine all 4 of them advance. like the Clippers advance.
Mhm.
Oh no, we can't get all 4 of them because 2 of them are playing against each other. So yeah, when is Golden State? Ain't that today?
Tonight. They're playing tonight on
Oh, that's a
ABC.
good one. That's a good one. And you know the Grizzlies are favorites to beat the Lakers, but
Yeah.
the Warriors are favorites to beat the Kings. Do you think we are underestimating the Kings? I know you thought I was underestimating them, but I think you can see now why. I mean, a lot of people are just like me. They underestimating the Kings.
Mhm.
So do you think I'm underestimating the Kings?
I don't think you are personally. I think many
Mhm.
people are, but I don't think you are personally.
Okay. Because I mean, I wanted to test that theory out, but every time I ask who's going to win, everybody telling me the Warriors, and I think it's because the Warriors are more seasoned vets, and people trust the Warriors more. So the Kings got to earn that trust and show us what you can do, because the regular season is not enough to earn our respect. You're going to have to do it in the postseason.
Mhm.
You will make a good statement if you can knock off the Warriors. That's last year's champions too. And Wiggins is playing, so the Warriors will have a full squad. I say he not buying. The Kings said, you know what? Whatever the Kings are selling, I'm not buying either. But that could come back to haunt me.
You never know what can happen in the playoffs because sometimes experience doesn't know. Yes, I know the Warriors are experienced, but this doesn't look like the same Warriors team though. There's kind of a
Fact.
reason why they're 60 though. Like,
Yeah.
yes, Wiggins is coming back, but it's not like they were playing great with Wiggins. Remember,
G Money, that's an old saying. You are what your number says you are. So not always the case. Sometimes, there's exceptions to the rules, but
and also the Warriors don't have that much depth though. The Kings have more depth. Trey Lyles, Malik Monk, Kevin Herter, Metu, Terrence Davis though. And consider this too. Sacramento's a good road team though. So you never know. It's not out of the realm. They could, and who knows, maybe might win a game in Golden State. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but it's not out of the realm.
But you know what? This is the one year where you could pick a lower seed team to beat a first seed team or a higher seed team because they all close. There's really no dominant team in the West. Anybody can win. That's what makes it so interesting. I don't know who's gonna come out on top. All I could do is just take guess. I mean, I don't know who's going to win any more than you or anybody else in this panel. So all I'm doing is just guessing. If I had to pick one, I'm going with the Warriors. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Kings beat them. Then I would say, hey, they're a number 2 seed for a reason. Probably
They're three.
Oh, 3 seed. I'm sorry.
Grizzlies are 2.
Yeah. So.
What do you think about Jalen Brunson in this game? I thought he's been picking his spots better in the second half, especially at the baseline. First half, he had the foul trouble. Second half, I thought he's been a little bit better. You?
Yeah, I think he's picking the spots that he want to score from. He's a good. He's very smart in calculating where he wants to shoot from. He's a calculated basketball player. Dallas Mavericks missing this guy. They should never get rid of him. They should did whatever they take to keep him because he fit with that system too. He took a lot of pressure off Luka.
Nice dish, nice head fake and dish for Roberts with the back.
No. Oh, damn! I thought
I'm at 84-74 New York. You?
Yeah, I'm at 82-84. You?
84-74. I'm way ahead of you.
Oh, 84-74. Okay, yeah, you're ahead of me then.
Yeah, I won't ruin it. I'll let you catch up.
All right. No, but hey, you already told me. It's all good. It's only game 1. If you got the quick info, I ain't mad at you.
Are you watching the TV on your computer?
No, I'm watching it on TV, but I'm screaming it from an app, if that makes sense.
Yeah, got it.
If the Knicks had at least a Jaylen Brown or Jimmy Butler type play, they would have. Yeah. If we had Jimmy Butler with this roster, I think we'd be good. Jimmy Butler's a borderline superstar. He may be just enough to help us take us to the top with the roster that we got. But Jimmy Butler's a very inconsistent player. He doesn't play like a superstar all year round. I mean, so he plays better in the postseason, though. He's like a Kawhi Leonard. They play better in the postseason than the regular season. So a superstar has to play great all year round. So that's one of the reasons what disqualifies Jimmy Butler. He don't play like a superstar all year long. If he played like a top 5 player in the league all year long, then he lead his team to the postseason and he goes to the NBA Finals, he'd be a legit superstar with no question to ask.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the fact that he's not consistent enough. Is that Spike Lee? I know Spike Lee better be in this crowd.
Yeah, he's in the game. He's in the game. He's in the building, yeah.
With the whole orange on. 7 more minutes. I think we could do it.
Right, just attack.
Got to keep that double-digit lead. Don't let them get a little run. If I'm the Knicks, I would try to just defend the 3 ball since most teams shoot the 3 ball.
That's true, and the Cavs are not a good 3-point shooting team. Yeah.
But they're going to settle for a lot of threes, just like any team in today's league. That's the biggest flaw about a lot of teams. Even if they're not good at shooting threes, they're going to shoot threes.
Yeah, because Mitchell and Garland takes a lot of threes, yeah.
Yeah.
And Osman too, yeah.
Damn, what the hell was that? We got 2 of our best players are left-handed shooters.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Whoever thought that? You barely see that, especially in the NBA. You know. Cedi Osman, no. Dog.
He's the most experienced Cavalier on that team. He's been to the NBA Finals, Cedi Osman, back in 2018.
But cut off that 3-point shooting, man. Y'all got to just contest those 3-point shots.
Yeah, you can't ball watch, yeah.
You could test the 3 ball, you win this game. If you
right, and then ran the response there.
Yeah. If you let them get open, then they start shooting threes. A 3-point shooting contest is bad for any team, even if you have a lead. You don't want to do that.
Right. Is there a way that I can send you an app for you to keep up with me?
Yeah, I guess no, because I'm screaming it from TV. But you can still tell me. Just tell me what's going on.
Nah, I'll just send it to the private chat so you can keep up.
All right. But even if you send me that link, I ain't gonna be able to do it because I'm already on live and I have my TV on.
Oh, I got it. Never mind.
Yeah, so I mean, like, you could just go ahead and tell me, bro. It's not gonna kill me. I mean,
we're up at 87, 79, and 5:57 to go. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's what I got right now too. 87, 79, 5:57 to go. But feel free to, tell me the new score because if somebody else is watching, they want to know the more up-to-date score. So go for it. It's only one game. I'm not gonna die. It's not gonna kill me. I'm cool. I'd rather be up to date than behind. So
true. But another thing too that we've done very well is that if you're actually looking at this game, look at this though.
What's
Mobley's only 4-13 in this game because we kept him out of the paint with holding tough floaters. Mobley's 4-13 as a center though. Okoro's 1 for 6. Mitchell's 10 for 22. And remember, we shut him down the second half though. Garland hasn't. I know he has 17, but it doesn't feel impactful. If you're watching this game, he's not really playing well for the Cavs, though. To be honest.
Oh yeah, you can have points and be non-impactful. I mean, a lot of
people. Jaren Allen's only 4-6 though, and
I call those empty stats.
Yeah, Jaren Allen only 4-6 though because Robinson's killed him away from the paint. I mean, I can't say away from the paint, but what I'm trying to say is got him away from the paint. You know what I mean? Gotcha. I mean. I know Osman's 2 of 3 from 3, but again, not impactful. Caris LeVert's been terrible, 1 for 7. But if you look at us, Julius Randle, I know he's 7 for 19, but I thought he's playing a good game to this point, though. Playing good defense, finding the open man.
Yeah.
I mean, Brunson's 7 for 17, but I thought Jalen Brunson played much better in the second half and controlling the offense better and playing good defense. Yeah. RJ Barrett's 2 for 12, which is abysmal, 7 points. So yeah, scoring-wise, RJ's been terrible, but I thought he's playing good defense, playmaking though. 6 assists, getting into the pass lanes, 4 steals. The Good hard-nosed defense. Josh Hart's been our X factor. I said before this is Josh Hart was going to be the X factor for New York. 7 for 9 from the field, 15 points. Games
And
passing.
next week is the Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fights. So I have to pick between that and the NBA playoffs. I know the playoffs is going to be on Saturday. So damn, decisions. I don't know. I don't even know how I'm gonna cover both of those. So you figure out something. Hopefully there won't be like, maybe it'd be like if it's the 76ers and playing the Nets or something, I'd be good. I don't even know what the game is for Saturday this coming week.
Well, next Saturday would be Sixers, Nets, Suns, Clippers, Suns. It'll be Grizzlies, Lakers next week. I know that. And then
on a Saturday,
it'll be Bucks and Heat.
All on a Saturday?
Week. Yeah, next Saturday. Yeah.
Holy crap! Come on, man. I can't cover all those games, but that's a lot of good games in between. Do you know the time frame for those?
Yeah, the Philly and Brooklyn 1 o'clock.
Pass on that.
Clippers, Suns, Clippers 3:30. Bucks, Heat 7 o'clock, and then Grizzlies, Lakers 10 o'clock. Excuse me, Bucks, Heat 7:30. Excuse me, Grizzlies, Lakers 10 o'clock.
Most likely that fight is going to be on like this, the main event, so it's going to most likely be at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock fight. That's going to interfere with the Laker game. Wow. But I could be on live for some of them other games, but I'm gonna pass on the Philly game. I'm gonna watch it. Don't get me wrong. So for everybody watching, I am watching that series. That's because I'm not on live for it. I just don't want to go on live for that series, that particular series. But I will be watching it because I have to keep up with it. And shout out to James Harden with them 7 3-pointers, man.
Yeah, he looked great, and it's also passing too.
Yeah, he was on fire. He did his thing today, man. Good game. It's the postseason. You know, he may be on a mission this year.
Yes.
Oh, yo, and correct me if I'm wrong. Don't they still give the MVP in a TV show, like an award show, or is that gone?
No, I think it's gone.
So who gets the MVP? Like when would they decide that get that?
I think somewhere in like early May or late April.
Okay.
Let's get to the middle of your Brunson. Get to the middle. Watch out. Get to the middle.
We're up by single digits, bro.
Man, it's a barn burner though.
Oh my God, that's just
too Allen guarding Brunson.
God, you seen that three? You seen that three by
Mitchell? Yeah,
bro. That was
Brunson responds right back with a free ball himself over Allen mismatch. Yep.
But that was too good, bro. I mean that was just bro. That was just too good. He crossed the guy up a little bit, created good space. I mean, like, what do you do with that? That's like that's like a hand down, man down situation. Give it to him, Bronson. Give it to him.
There we go. A nice mismatch right there. Explain the mismatch too.
Yeah, man. We've been messing around and beat this team because we win this game. If we win both of these games in Cleveland, it's a wrap.
Oh yeah.
It's a wrap, bro. I don't know when we take this team out in like 5 games because I'm already happy right now. Just seeing. See you later says Philly isn't fooling me. They will come up short like always. I don't know. That's the first time for everything. This could be the first year Joe Embiid actually gets far. You know, yeah. At some point, you know, a great player comes of age. So this could be the time.
Right, but you gotta stay back on Mitchell. Mitchell Robinson has to steal, and then you allow Mitchell open at the left wing. You gotta stay on Mitchell. You can't leave him on attack.
Oh my God! Stop giving this guy threes, man. You can't put a damn hand up.
You gotta stay attached. 5-point game with 3:40 to go. You gotta stay attached.
My God, man! Do not let Donovan Mitchell go off. Contest the damn three. Why people get so lazy and just give guys free open threes? At least put a hand in his face.
Yeah, but that's more on Julius. Remember, Julius ran in the previous possession, took a fadeaway jumper in the mid range in the middle. Like, come on, man. You got to attack the middle.
Man, it's 3 minutes. I got 3-something minutes left. They better not lose this league.
They can't, because if they lose this game, they're in trouble. I mean, I know all New York really needs is one game in New York, one game in Cleveland. But if you're the Knicks, right, take time
Right.
off the clock, penetrate to the teeth of the defense. Okay,
Right.
let Brunson cook here. Okay, let Brunson cook at this point. He's the smartest player you got, other than him and Josh Hart. Other than Josh Hart, he's the smartest player you got to be the Knickerbockers.
So if you'll be looking to get Jalen Brunson his shot, like
Yeah,
give him the ball,
let Brunson cook
let
at
him
this point.
create.
Yeah,
Okay,
because you
that's
see
smart.
Randall's starting to cool off at this point. And,
Right. That's smart. I give you that one. That's smart. That's a good.
and maybe we should do some give and goes with Josh Hart. You got to finish this game in New York.
Oh yeah. You
If
can't
you're
lose.
Cleveland, if I were Cleveland, I'll ball pressure Brunson now. If I were the Cavs,
One thing no team could do in the postseason is keep giving up leads. You did that in the regular season. Don't do it in the postseason, bro. That's uncalled for. You can't be giving up games in the postseason. Because I've seen too many teams give up 19-point leads and all this other stuff.
right? Watch the next play when I'm talking about. Damn it, Barrett.
Oh, okay. Thank you, team. 8:30. That'll interfere just in time for the Laker game. So I'm gonna have to watch both at the same time. I'll cover the fight, but I have to put on the Laker game on TV, and I will have to cover the fight. I mean, this is gonna be extremely hard though, because I really want to see that Tank Davis fight, but I also want to see the NBA playoffs too as well.
What are we doing? Cavs pull within one. We just lose the ball again, Brunson.
Oh,
what are we doing? 2:38 to go. Cleveland within one. 7-0 run.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell got that look on his face.
Not just that, Osman too. Got steal.
He got that Mamba mentality look on his face, Brandon. He gonna F us up now. He got mad. He's hot.
And not just that too. Cavs haven't led since the first half. So Cleveland could take the lead here. Gotta be careful.
Wow. Look at that defensive.
And Cleveland got the lead. Allen had an offensive board. Cavs regained the lead. Wow. This is on first lead since 18-16 for the Cavs in the first quarter.
Cavaliers
turning
up that
right?
defense, man.
Yeah.
Their defense,
Brandon, jump in the panel, man.
Man, they turned up on that damn defense. They got us shook now. Now we're playing scared basketball.
Right. And remember what I said before with the Cavs? I said that to ball pressure Brunson full court. They're doing that now.
Wow. But they're waiting for the perfect moment to do it. That's why.
And also RJ Barrett, what was he doing? Just losing the ball and Garland steal, and it was a 2-on-1 break.
Yeah.
Like, if you're the Knicks, you got to be smart here, man.
Wow, man. We just lost the lead, man.
I mean, and then Brunson try and break through a double team, and then Osman steals it, and then don't forget Allen gets the offensive tipping.
Now you know why I don't talk about my Knicks much. All right. So for y'all to why you don't talk about the Knicks?
This game's a prime reason.
This is why. This is why I don't talk about the Knicks much.
Oh my gosh, man.
You're not giving me no headache, man. I ain't wasting my time with this nonsense.
Okay, so I want to ask you, P, what's your keys for New York and Cleveland the next 2 minutes, 13 seconds? Cleveland's up 93-92. What's your keys?
What's the keys to winning?
Yeah, I understand, Brandon. Okay, maybe next time. What's your keys to win this game for New York and Cleveland?
Oh my God. If New York, you're gonna have to execute, but the Cavaliers got hot, so you got to turn up some defensive pressure.
And watch out for the double twos and traps.
You got to match their defensive energy because they turned up in the last 5 minutes.
Exactly, so, it's a 9-0 run by the Cavs.
Yeah, you got to get some stops. You need some stops because if you don't get no stops, you ain't gonna win this ball game. You can't play. Let me try to. You score, I score. It's not gonna work.
Okay, shot clock's going down. Josh Hart for three. Get it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Josh Hart 17 huge points off the bench. Okay, watch out.
And I agree with you on the two players that need the offense is the Bronson
Mitchell
and
break
Josh
the three and Hart doing for the board.
Right.
Okay.
New York, let's do it.
There you go. If New York wins this game, Josh Hart deserves the game ball.
Oh yeah, you need stops. We need stops.
Not just that, we're up too. You need buckets now. time off the clock.
You get stops, you can still win this game though, because when the shot clock goes down, they're gonna foul you and send you to the free throw line.
That's true.
Just make sure that just put that defensive pressure on them. You can win with just 2 points. You already
And Brunson hits a jump at the foul line, so we're back up forward. There you go, Brunson. So Nick's showing a lot of mental toughness. There you go.
Oh yeah. There you
Trap
go.
Mitchell, trap him. Okay. Yeah, Grimes went 2 hands is a shooting foul.
There you go. There you go. Now all you got to do is just close this game out for a minute or so.
Mm-hmm. Man, 5
and
seconds.
don't let them get hot. Take away their offense. You got to get some stops for a minute. Play the best defense you can for a minute. Don't give them no open threes. None of that nonsense.
Exactly. And now Mitchell's at the line. He just hit the first. So if you're Cleveland, assuming you make this free throw, right? Full court press. And Mitchell got 2 of them, so Knicks up 2.
Yeah.
Just finished Seanview, New York. Brunson time off the clock. I love the offensive rebound, and there we go. Brunson missed a shot, offensive rebound. Time out the clock. Brunson on the floor to get it. Banks open.
That is due. Well, here we
16
go.
offensive boards by the Knicks, though, and came in a better time.
Thank you.
Whew. But Isaiah Hartenstein's been huge. Big offensive tip-in. Y'all want to ask you a question, Pete? What do you think about Isaiah Hartenstein? There we go.
Close this game out. Bronson closing this game out. That's how you do it.
He lives for these moments. There we go. Okay, I want to ask you, Pete. If you're the Cavs, you're down by 4. Will you go for a 3 or go for a quick 2? You're 35 seconds. What will you do?
Down by 3?
4. You're down by 4. You're down by 4.
Well, that depends on how the offense is. If they give me the lane, I got 2. I take a 2, then try to quick foul and see what I could get from there. But if the 3 is there, I'm taking the 3.
Right. Why? And not just that. Watch out for the curl. If you're in New York, watch out for the curl. Don't get up an open 3 to Osman or Mitchell. Watch out. A 2 doesn't hurt us because a 3 can make things a lot different.
Yes, a 3 could change the game completely around because it's only a 1-point game. Somebody could go to the free throw line and tank.
Okay, they didn't give up a 3. They gave up a give and go. Allen got a dunk. So it's a 2-point game.
All right.
Okay, not bad.
That's not bad.
If you're Grimes inbound, okay, it's a heart.
Free throw shooting contest. You know what I mean? That's
no, they're not. They're not. It's a 7-second difference. 8-7 difference. They can't. So Knicks just got to play it out.
You know, it's good the Knicks didn't foul, though, so I'm glad on that. They gave up the dunk, but they didn't foul.
But Randall had an offensive board. Yes.
There you go.
17 offensive rebounds. Thank you. And rebounds win championships, too. Don't forget it.
There we go. Boom, boom.
But Grimes is at the line, so he has to hit his free throws. But Grimes is 80% at the line, so he has to hit his free throws.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Cavs have no timeouts.
All right, let's close this game out with a 2-point lead and go home.
And Grimes made it first. Barely.
Like Magic Johnson said, it doesn't matter if it's by 10, 5, or by 1. A win is a win.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter if it's by a point. A win's a win. Even if it's by the chinny chin chin. I
Yes.
take it.
Just make it free throw. Grimes made both. We're up 4.
Nice.
23 seconds.
All right, game over. We're good. We
Just
good.
don't foul. Just don't foul. Just don't foul.
Now we got one in
Knicks
Cleveland.
win by 4. Thank God.
Yes, we got one in Cleveland. We got one in Cleveland. We just need 3 more. Let's go.
Yes.
3 more to go.
Yep. But that was a huge win. But to me, Josh Hart deserves the game ball. To me, Josh Hart. You?
Josh Hart or Jalen Brunson. Well, I mean, either or. But
Even Isaiah Hartenstein with the huge tip out, offensive
Yeah.
rebound, and Randall.
Bronson was balling though, man. He did great.
He was huge in the second half.
Oh yeah. He helped close his game out. He had ice water in his veins. So
Yeah.
whew,
Man,
that
it
was a
was
close,
heart pumping, jaw dropping game, but huge.
that was a close one. Oh yeah.
And it grinds with the big free throws too.
Oh yeah. Now we got 6 o'clock, right? For the next game is at for me is think it's 6. That's
Yeah,
next.
next game's in a few seconds though.
Oh, a few seconds.
Yeah. So we got one in Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. That's good. Hey, let's try to get Tuesday. Let's try to get 2, huh?
Oh yeah, hey, let's do it. Why not?
Get greedy.
Nothing wrong with getting a little greedy.
Mhm.
But what channel is the next game on? Same channel?
What? The next game is on ABC.
Oh, it's ABC. That's why I'm not
Yeah.
seeing it. Let's see. I'm trying to go to it and see. But yeah. All right, but hey, we got that W, man. New York, we got that W. We good.
Yeah. A 9-4 won to close things out. 9-4 run. We're down by 1, 1992, 9-4 burst. And also, it's our first road game 1 victory since 1999 against the Heat. We went to the NBA Finals. Wink, wink, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna be back for the third and fourth quarter of the Kings and the Warriors.
Okay, man.
So I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna still watch the game, but I'm taking a little break. I'll be back in the other quarters.
All right, man.
Woo! Thank God.
Woo.
Yo, yo, G Money. Thanks for the support, man. We supporting New York here. You know, we got this W together, brother.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, peace.
All right, peace. Yo, we out, but we're gonna be back later on. Peace.